Hey guys, Cosmic Cubing, and this is my birthday unboxing. So I got only 3 cubes. I'll be unboxing the smallest one. Here it is, the GTS 2M. This is actually what I've been wanting for a while. I've heard really good things about it. Let's see if it will be my new name. Ooh. Okay, we have the sticker version. I have no cube today. Oh wow. It's a little uncontrollable. That's a really nice cube. I normally don't use sticker cubes, so that might be one of the reasons, but this cube is amazing. Like, it could use some lube. It's a little sandy. I'm probably not gonna do that because this is not my new main. I'm still sticking with my Canon 11M Pro. But honestly, I really like this cube. I highly recommend it. It's pretty cheap. I think it's like $10 to $20. This is really good. The magnets are perfect strength. This is an amazing cube. Wow. It's just all. It's really loud. I'm looking through my phone, so. There it is. Wow, this is uncontrollably fast. Yeah, that was a terrible solve. Probably because I'm looking through my phone, so my look ahead sucks. But this is an amazing cube, and I highly recommend checking it out. The next one is the GAN I carry. This is my first ever smart cube. I will be connecting it off camera and stuff because my parents want to see it. So, I will do a whole separate video on it, like a day with the GAN I carry or something. Oh yes, it has the primary internals, I think. I think that's what they are. I've been wanting a cube like that. Very basic GAN stuff. Let's see, how's this open? There it is. I might as well show you guys how I'm going to set it up. Not the best out of the box, but this actually turns really well. It feels like a cheaper version of the GAN 11M Pro. That's how I would describe it. It feels sort of cheap, plasticky, but since it has all those internals in it, I guess they couldn't make it too good feeling, I guess, I don't know, because all that tech costs money. This is a really good cube, wow. For a smart cube, better than I expected. I expected it to feel a lot... Wait, what? What did I do? Interesting. So, what's the app called to download it? Okay. So I will connect this. I'm going to download the app and everything. Oh. That bag also comes with some tensioning stuff, it looks like. Bunch of springs. A bag. And instructions. Cool. So actually, I will connect this later. I actually have one more puzzle to unbox. 12 by 12. I was not expecting to get this. So this is my biggest cube now. I have my 11 by 11. Now I have a 12 by 12. And this thing is massive. So I will probably be solving this later. I will make a whole solve video on it later. See how this turns. Oh my gosh. That turns amazing. Wow. So, yep, it has those inner layers, so this is a 12 by 12. I was definitely not expecting to get this for my birthday. It is pretty expensive. It's like over $100. But my grandparents did it. Same grandparents. They got me my 10 by 10. I am very scared. Come on, get off of there. I'm very scared to scramble this because this is gonna take so long to solve. But you know what? I'm not a wimp. I don't know how to undo this, so. Bye-bye, solve 12. Done. Yeah, I will make a whole separate video on me testing out the GAN 356i carry. But yeah, you can see it, those lights inside, that means it is a, that's how you can tell it is a, smart cube. Really good. The GTS2M, such an amazing cube. This is way better than I was expecting for a cheap, like, $10 cube. Yeah, really good. And this 12 by 12, even though it's scrambled, it is still really good. Like, I will be doing a solve video of this. I will skip to that. Actually, I might do that right after this scene, and then in a few videos from now, I'll do a day with the GAN I carry. Really good. I will be testing it out today, off camera. But yeah, you can kind of tell my finger tricks are getting better. But yeah, let's get to the solve. As I promised, I'm back and I am gonna solve this. I'm kind of scared because I don't know how long this is gonna take me, but you know, just gotta do it. No idea. I'm guessing around an hour and a half or so to solve. This is a pretty big cube. Here, I'll get my 11 by 11 to compare it to. So I got my 11 by 11, and you can see it's not that much bigger, or it's not that much smaller. The 12 by 12 is slightly bigger than it, not by much. This puzzle feels a lot smaller now after holding the 12. But yeah, this cube, I highly recommend checking it out. For a big cube, this turns probably the best of all of them. From 8 by 8 and up, this one turns the best. So that or the 10 by 10. But yeah, let's just go get straight into this. I don't want this to be too long. Okay, let's get started. So the main thing I'm going for with these big cubes, like I can kind of explain what I do. So once I make it, I'll show you. So I always start off by making the little bit center in the middle, and then I make these kind of bars on the outside. So I make pairs of bars there, like this, and then I bring it in. I'm making 2 bars at once. That's kind of what I go for with big cubes, like this. But yeah, that is how I solve big cubes, and then I just go from there, make normal bars, and I do that for every center. Because it's a very quick method to make centers once you get used to it. $13 by 13, 15 by 15, you know, and the center's done. That's when I'm gonna need to start doing a bunch of like actual center comms all the time. But for now, I'm fine with the way I do it. That center took me around 8 minutes, I'd say. I don't exactly know, but now I need to work on the next center. Even number puzzles are actually a lot harder to solve though, because of like the middle center. You have to build it, instead you build like 2 bars at once, I guess. Sorry. That's what makes it a lot more difficult. But once you get out of that, it's just an 11 by 11, which 11 by 11 is fun, but it just takes so much longer. So far, this solve is a lot of fun. I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm so happy I got it. For some reason, the Meilong 11 by 11 and the 12 by 12 look way different. These pieces look a lot more like flatted out, I guess. They're a lot more flat, not as much like rise in it. But these are they're a little bit more puffy. I know that's a little bit weird to describe it, but you can kind of see the difference. Like this is a lot more flatted out. No real like bump to the pieces. But in here, you can kind of see the pieces are a lot more like separated, kind of like a GameCube. I know that's a weird way to describe it, but that's kind of how I'm describing these pieces. You might understand what I'm saying, you might not. Oh well. 2 centers done. This is taking so long. Like, it's harder than this one right here. But the 12x12 is hard. In terms of like, it's hard on your hands, like turning all of these layers. This is a lot smaller than I expected. Compared to the 11x11, which I thought was actually pretty big, this is not as big as I expected. Probably because, like, for 12x12, I expected to be, like, this big. Not, like, this big where I can still fit my hand around it. And I have small hands, so that should say a lot. But, yeah. I'm gonna start with the blue center, because that's usually what I start with. I usually start with blue, red, green, and orange. Blue, red, then green, then orange. That's the order. I always do yellow on top, white on bottom, blue, red, green, orange. Very easy. So, yeah. Next center done. Think about it. The center in this is a 10x10. Wow. And this center is a lot bigger than I thought. A 10x10 center. I just realized how big this center actually is. Yes, other center done. 2 more left. This should not take long at all. Please tell me I got the color scheme right. Oh, thank God I got it right. Blue, red, green, and orange. This took way too long. Okay, now we have the shortest part of this song. Edges, but most stressful because of parody. And I was wrong, it's taking a lot longer than half an hour. But not as long as I expected, I guess. But it's still taking quite a while, so. We just have the middle edges left. This part might take a little bit longer I guess it might not take too terribly long. No parody. Yes, 12 by 12 solved. Let's go. I got so lucky that I didn't get any parody at all. I don't know how I didn't get parody, I just didn't. That was actually a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, this is probably my favorite big cube so far, the 12 by 12. That and the 10 by 10. I guess even number ones are just a lot more fun in terms of like solve experience. The 11 by 11 is actually not my favorite one to solve. It just takes so much longer to solve. The 12 by 12 is one of my favorites. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and subscribe to this channel and turn on post notifications to get notified every time I post. Bye guys.